All right, everyone. Here is Joab Silva. Again, back into Unity. Um, Today I'm gonna just show to you guys how to create a very basic animated object in Unity. Again, thanks for subscribing to the channel. For some of you, if you haven't yet, take advantage. I'm gonna keep showing you a lot of videos on covering a lot of stuff and on Unity and on Cinema 4D, maybe other different softwares, but at this time, my workshop, I've been working with those two softwares, so take advantage. All right, cool. All right, let's get down to business and let's create a prefab. Everything is set up here for me already. If you want to go over anything here, how to create a OVR player controller, please go over my other videos. Okay, cool. I'm going to click with the right button here. I'm going to create just a cube. Very, very basic cube. No much secret on this. Let's make this a little bit bigger, this cube. Let me see my game scene where this cube is located. So I want to be able to, I want to make sure that I'm able to see this cube because I will click the play button and I'm going to be able to see the animation. Cool. Right there, the cube is there. A little bit better. Right there. That's good. All right, pretty fine. Let me see. There you go, good. So the cube is fluctuating, which is pretty nice. All right, cool, excellent. I have the cube here. What I'm gonna do, the first thing that I'm gonna do, I will click with my right button on project. I already have a animation folder here that I created. So just click with the right button, create folder. I already created an empty folder where I'm gonna put my animation. Now I'm gonna go ahead, right click, create, and I'm gonna create an animation. And I'm gonna rename this as a cube. Good, save it. Then what I'm gonna do next, let me just open this a little bit so you can see that's an animation clip. And I'm gonna drag this animation cube into my cube, and a animator controller got created. As you can see, there are animator controllers already in create here. Let me right here, but this animator controller relates to this cube, so just drag it, it will be created automatically. Cool. Let me just click twice on this animation clip here. As you can see, I have my cube right there already added. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the objects that I want to animate. Let me just hold on, let me just click add this tab right here, so actually it will be easier to see. All right, cool. Animation. I'm going to click on the cube. When I select the object that I'm going to animate, as you can see, this buttons gets available for me. Okay, so I select here, my object selected, the animator is right here with let me just go back, with the animator controller. So it's right here on a controller. So everything gets very nicely connected, okay? All right, cool. So let me just go back to animation. So my animation, object selected. What I'm gonna do is I have this little circle here, enable and disable keyframe. So here's I have my timeline. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on, I'm gonna start recording in my timeline. As you can see, it gets red here. This is the position of my object, and when I move the object or resize or do any change in this object, it gets recorded in my timeline, just like that. And you can see a sort of a key recording got added to it. So this is the position, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this timeline to pretty far. Let me see if I can. There you go. That's a max here. And I'm going to record at that position again. I'm going to just put 360 degrees here, okay? And go record it again. So if I move it this, you can see that things start recording here, okay? And I will stop the button, just click to stop here recording. And when I click play, it just records. It just keep going, right? So let me save it and click play here. And then that's kind of pretty much, it did not loop because I have to find the loop button, but it played one time. You have to check your loop to play, so you just rotate one time. Here in Cube, you can see that's a loop time here. It shows loop pose. Let me just see a little bit if it will loop very nicely now. It just loop now after adding loop pose and loop time. Okay, so that's kind of pretty much very, very basic animation. If you don't want to animate some of your objects in Unity, you can animate your, if you don't want to animate your objects, your 3D objects in the 3D software they're modeling, you can always animate them, you know, create basic animations in Unity. That covers, right? I hope you enjoyed. Again, subscribe to the channel, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.